Beasts of Bermuda probably has the most mixed reception of the big three dinosaur survival games, or really just any of the dinosaur survival games. 90% of the people you ask will say that it's really fun, and that they love it, or that it's the worst thing they've ever played. The truth is that it's both. BOB is one of the most stupid and unbalanced games I have ever played, and a lot of the time that's what makes it fun. At other times, it makes you want to rip off all your keys. Then also the graphics that barely look better than a game that's released on the PlayStation 3, and despite the low quality visuals, the optimization on the game is still barely better than the Isle, only without all the freezes and tar line problems. There is also a problem with the map. While decently designed to me, it is too small, allowing players to find and chase people across the entire map. Granted, you aren't stuck at 30 frames with good view distance, as well as not being too interesting visually, though that could easily be a graphics and lighting issue. There is also a problem of a lack of realism. Enter Titania, a massive update that they've been working on for over a year and a half now, perhaps even coming up on 2 years. This means that, naturally, it has been developed past many other major updates, meaning that some of the content ideas have been thrown into those. But even then, there's a good chunk of confirmed content, and possibly even more. And the update will be released likely no more than a month from now, with a public test build coming soon. But what's in the update? You'll be glad to know there are some graphical and lighting improvements, which I doubt they'll be doing without a synchronized optimization enhancement, so the frames will almost certainly not be impacted negatively from this. The new map they're releasing, Titania, will have several new and updated very nice looking biomes like the kelp forest and swamp, and the map itself will be very large, to the point where they're going to release it in chunks. They will also be reworking Lodosaurus visually and from a gameplay perspective, which I believe makes it one of the last of the old dinosaurs to get a rework, meaning that it won't be long now until all creatures are up to standard. As well as this, there will be some balance changes to Ichthy and likely some other dinosaurs, some quality of life changes to other maps in the game, and a couple small new features like the over and under obstacles. They will also be trying their best to implement some sort of system where people will be able to use their current playables on Titania, though I don't personally think this is necessary. With the hindsight of the map trailer, while the difference between the renders and how it looks in game is vast, the graphics, lighting, and map do look a good chunk better and a lot more polished. They also showcase some sort of desert storm or effect that will spice up the drier landscapes of this map and perhaps the others as well. It's safe to say that despite the underlying issues of infinite growth, some of the balance and the bright pink skins, the map, graphics, performance and realism improvements from this patch should be enough to heavily decrease the gripes that a majority of people have with the game. This could be the update that turns a bad but fun game into a decent and fun game, or even a good and fun game, though that would mean they need to completely nail all of this. I don't yet want to congratulate the devs because, while everything is shown and written down and there is no misleading information, we know what happens when I did so to Path of Titans. I am excited, and if you like the game I'm sure you are as well. While I planned a review of the game, it seems I'll have to wait so that I can hopefully have more positive comments to make, and more content to review. Until then gamers, see ya.